The internet may come for me on this, but I hauled Wobkey's two famous keyboards, the Crush 80 and the Rainy75, which, if big time YouTube channels are to be believed, are the greatest keyboards on earth. But low-key, one of them might be a bit overrated. First, let's start with the Rainy75. This keyboard, of course, features full RGB lighting and PBT keycaps, as well as a cute rain cloud logo on the front, and a backplate weight with this really great chromatic coloring and an awesome rain cloud logo with more chromatic accents on the back. Overall, it feels really nice and looks really nice without being too heavy. The Crush 80 is like Rainy's more extra sister. It comes in its own carrying case with accessories such as a whole additional plate and one random extra foam that I threw in. While it's a bigger board by a bit, the weight actually felt kind of excessive, coming in at 5.2 pounds compared to Rainy's 3.8 pounds, which is nearly a pound and a half difference, or 40% more weight for 5% more board, so for sure, she a bit thick. Instead of a machined logo, it features a shine-through logo that lights up, which is a nice touch, but the backplate is where I started to side-eye this keyboard a little bit. You see, in the stock images, it looks like the backplate has this cool crackled effect, which the website says was glittering, but it actually, in real life, just looks scratched. It looks like someone sandblasted a mirrored plate, which is kind of bizarre. Plus, it attracts smudges like crazy, and overall is harder to wipe off than the Rainy, and I'm a bit baffled by this choice. Something about the way that the keycaps also sit made this board have a bit more of a rattle than the Rainy75, despite having the cocoa switches on this board compared to the violet switches on the Rainy, which made it sound creamier. It's something I felt more so than I heard, except for random snaps when my finger slipped off of a rattling key, which you'll be able to hear at the end. I also felt like the Rainy keycaps might have been a hair thicker, but maybe that's just me. Overall, I like the Crush 80, but if you're torn between the two, I would definitely say go with the Rainy75. For the $50 extra, the Crush 80 doesn't feel substantially better, is a bit excessively heavy, and aesthetically, that backplate design is definitely not my preference. But that's just my own thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments, and of course, let me know which one sounds the best.